Hello everyone and welcome back to the carghost channel. Today is the second day of our travel from New York City to LA. Me and my wife are relocating. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate you subscribing for the rest of the trip and for more of the content of me and my car C350 and CL55. Today's trip is gonna take us from Illinois, where we stayed in this Wingate Wyndham hotel. No joke, we slept since yesterday noon to today 8 a.m. something like, with a break of 2 hours, so it's like 18 hours of sleep. We needed it, but car's been performing well. Today we're gonna go through Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, and hopefully we get into Colorado and get to Denver. That's the plan. Another thing, because of the hundreds of pounds in the car, it looks like it's lowered. Look at the difference from the front and from the back. The trunk, as I said, is brim packed with stuff, and yeah, we are trying to lower the cost of the moving by putting stuff in the car. We did the same thing last trip to LA when we found an apartment. So I'm waiting for my wife to go leave a tip for the cleaning lady in the hotel, and we're gonna get back on the road. So far we're at about $90 of gas. I'll keep you updated to that as well, and I promise this second day I'm gonna take a lot more B-roll video so we can fill up some of the content with some beautiful on-the-road B-roll. One more thing you should do when you're on the road trip is check your oil every morning before you leave the hotel, because cars burn oil, and if you're going in excess of 70 miles an hour, usually for a long period of time, they tend to burn a little bit of oil. Not a lot, mine just burns a little, but it's good to check it and see what's going on. Another thing you should check is your tire pressure, and I did that a little bit before I started filming, just to make sure everything is okay. And it seems that we're up to the max of the dipstick, so we are very good at this point. And now, with clear conscience, we can continue putting miles on the car. I'll see you while we're covering the next 1,000 miles. So a few more things that are very important on a long trip is one of these. You gotta have nice, good pair of polarized sunglasses, because when you drive during the day, there's a lot of glare from like cars and everything else, and you can appreciate the scenery a lot more with a good pair of sunglasses. Another thing is, if you notice, my left hand right here is exposed to the sun. It's much better if you have sunscreen lotion when you're driving, otherwise your one hand is gonna burn and the other one not, and that's a silly look. There's also a lot of construction on the road, so if you take a cross-country road trip, keep in mind that you're gonna have to be driving through construction as well, and you gotta feel comfortable. One more thing, take a person with you that you can switch with. As I mentioned in the previous videos, me and my wife, we're switching every 2 or so hours, so we can take the load off of each other and relax while the other one is driving. And it's important to take somebody with you that you get along with, because if you don't, you're gonna be miserable for the 15-hour a day that you're driving. So yeah, I took my wife because we get along just perfectly. And that's it. We're crossing from Illinois to Iowa, and we'll put some B-roll from Iowa now. Peace.
Let's go.
So we stopped by and we switched, so my wife is going to be driving now. One thing I noticed is wide angle lenses like this one are not great for doing B-roll, and I knew that, but the other one is in the trunk, and the trunk is packed like to the max, and I'm not gonna be like digging through for another lens. But what I found out is that I can break my battery charger right in there. Oh, if I can zoom in as much as I can, so I can charge my batteries while I'm driving. It's kind of nice, you know, it's neat. I don't have to go and switch batteries all the time and dig through the bags in the back. All right, another few hours of boring road, and we also put some fuel in the previous stop when we switched. It's about $30, so let's put it now at $120 so far. Not bad, even though we're full max in the back, and car is kind of heavy, as I showed you earlier. It's this much in the back. It's like it's lower, but it's fun. It's fun. The trip is going on smooth, and no problem so far. Honestly, not much to see on the road. There is trucks, flatland trucks, green pastures, trucks, bad drivers, and did I mention trucks? Yeah, there are some of those. So we stopped at a rest area somewhere before Des Moines, Iowa, finishing up the hotel breakfast that we had. We wrapped danishes and muffins, having some sparkling water. So far a boring trip, but you know what? We're covering miles. We're not stopping for attractions and stuff like that. There's some flies over here. We're gonna stop maybe further down to have another smoke with, you know, if you saw yesterday's video, we smoked cigars along the road. Not on camera, of course, because I don't want YouTube to mess with my monetization and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna rest a little bit, have some muffins, and then we're gonna be back on the road. We found out that there are a lot of wind turbines in Iowa. I'm gonna show you through the window right here. It's like I can see at least 20-30 of them over here in the back. And on the way back from LA, because we went back to New York on the previous trip, we saw them at night. There was fog, and on top of each wind turbine there is a red light for airplanes to avoid it, and it was like a sea of red lights lighting up at the same time. It's like a net. It's beautiful. It's like magical. We stopped in a rest area right around here, and look at this. I wish I had ceramic coating on this bumper, or at least paint, but look at it. I don't know if you can hear me because of all the wind, but look at all the flies over here. I want to make a detail on this car when we get to LA. If any of you that are watching detailers, yeah, can you boy up? Let's make a video. Let's take care of this car. Also, I'm pretty sure you can hear me because of the wind, but also I still want to get the souvenir parts and do the front, the back, and the trunk lid spoiler, make it a real 63 conversion. And then I'm going to give this car to my wife, and I'm going to keep the CL. But right now, pandemic, no job, no money, so I put this on hold. So we stopped at this rest area. and there are those little benches that are covered. There is a barbecue, so I wish we had sausages and stuff to put on, but we don't have charcoal either, but it's a good idea if you're going cross country. Me and my wife were making some tuna salad because we had some tuna cans left over at home and we wanted to take them with us. Get a bowl, some mayo, tuna salad. Be frugal. Finished product. Doesn't look like much, but it's super delicious. Well, I'll see you when we get back on the road. Now I'm gonna enjoy my tuna salad. Another gas station, another $33.75. We're already at the area where there is no 93, so well, it is what it is. We're gonna keep going because it's too windy here to film. We just crossed the Nebraska border and we're right in Omaha, because Omaha is right on the border. Nebraska is good. Low gas prices, high speed limits. What else could you want? Which is nice. I wish they had 93 octane, but no can do from here on now. Another switch of the drivers, another rest area, and right there, I don't know if you can see it, there is an S63. Cool. We're in good company, boys. We're in good company. Car flawlessly, even though the back end is kind of low, it's good, it's doing good. Anyway, we're gonna have something to eat, maybe have a smoke, and then we'll get back on the road. And we're losing sunlight, so I'll probably see you next in Denver in the hotel that we decide to stay in. Okay, we lost sunlight really quick, but we took some nice pictures of the Nebraska sunlight, and now I'm gonna turn the light off and I'm gonna hope that you can catch the thunderstorm right ahead of us. I'm gonna check back with you after we get to the hotel. It's already really dark, and we had a last gas stop for the day before the hotel. We got another 37 something, so 154 plus 37 is about 191. Yeah, so far 191, and we're almost at 1/3 of the trip, almost. So we didn't finish last night's video because we made bubble. We couldn't find a hotel till 3 o'clock, and when we got to the hotel we just went to sleep so we can sleep enough so we can check out in the morning. This is the morning, and this is gonna end up day 2 of our trip to LA, and we are already past Denver because we couldn't find a hotel in Denver. We continued driving for a little more. Hit a thumbs up if you liked today's video. If you did, also subscribe for a lot more videos to come. Next video should be from the Colorado Rockies to LA. So stick around. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.